Remember what I told you? If you seen that video, okay, boom, save the video. What? Remember what I told you? I did have an experience where I died and came back to life. That was true. That's true. When I'm talking about the fourth dimensional pixel vision, it's like, okay, you got an MP3 player. This is how I can explain it. You got an MP3 audio file, sound clip. When you listen to an audio file, all you hear is what you hear, the music. You only hearing it. Now with MP4, it's an audio visual player. Like MP4, you're watching a video and you're hearing everything in the video at the same time. So now when I was there, before I came back, when I died, this shit was like fucking HD on some next level shit. And that's how I could best describe it. On some MP3 player, MP4 player, I call it an MP5 player. MP6. MP7. So that's what I got here. So fifth dimension I got into, and I understood it more, and write this stuff down even more. Fifth dimensional is like high definition motion picture. Because when you're like moving, if you ever smoke weed, I smoked weed before, and I'm like seeing how reality is. I'm high as shit, stoned, and I'm like, everything's slow motion, and the motion, the movement that I'm doing, it's basically like, okay, you're slowing down the picture frames, like your eye is the lens of a camera, and you're projecting the experience through your eye, and you're experiencing your reality as a projection of the universe, internalizing. I mean, we all got that if you're on this page. Yeah. So that concept there is like high definition motion picture. How fast things are going like this, when you slow it down, it's like you're in a higher state of awareness, consciousness. Like say fourth dimensionally, it's more lucid, it's more flexible, more plasticity, more fluid-like, more wavy. People say, hey, that's not wavy, bro. I feel like love. So when I'm going here from the fifth dimension to the sixth dimension concept, it's like I saw things as me being on my own journey and being the master of my destiny, and being God, self-realized. It's like, yeah, that's real. So the seven senses that I got right now, plus 8, which is the movie that the Netflix show I recommend people should watch, would be Sense 8. Gives a good idea, concept, information about omnipresence, omniscience, universal perception and knowledge, bilocation, telepathy. I have teleportation as a question mark. Like, that's some fifth dimensional, fifth density type stuff. I have here on some other stuff. It's a sixth dimensional, fifth dimensional, fourth dimensional, third dimensional. Which I put like there's demigods, fallen angels, spirits, angels, ETs. I mean, all sorts of things in walk of life. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is how I put it. With this other 5D to 6D to 7D conscious perception. And I got some other cool stuff in here, like this. It's a ritual thing to spell. That's it for this book, for real. That's it for this book. It's a 40-minute long video. I didn't mean to make it that long. You know what I'm saying? I can talk through my chakras. I can talk through them. I have some new songs on SoundCloud. You might recommend. I recommend some. Well, pretty much, I feel like the way I'm expressing myself now, from the heart, Virgo, whatever sign of planet that is at, I still got to do a little more research, studying on astrology, because that'll help. But I know what people are talking about when they make the video, because I resonate with it on an internal level. Like I said, Flight Boss is one of them. Uriel, Archangel, you know what I'm saying? There was something else I wanted to recommend. Because I get so excited about certain things, like the end of this world is coming to pass as we know it, and a new beginning is coming. It actually is over. I've been saying it, like I'm literally saying it out loud while I'm smoking a cigarette, walking fast in a 6-dimensional perspective, saying outside in New York City, in Times Square, in the streets, going to the store, saying this shit over. It's over. Like this shit's over. And I'm dead ass serious. I get super serious. I'm still serious. And it's like, what's the point of even yelling that shit out? Go knock yourself out. Like, go knock yourself out. And people think about a savior. Come on. What kind of savior you want? Talk about how fast it's gonna come. How fast this nigga can come to save your ass. Like Superman been on it, but he's just a fictional character. And and I'd be so excited because people knowing conscious community knows. The community. It's a new beginning coming. It's already coming. We've been learning how to fight so-called battle demons. And there's a lot of bullshit and distractions to get you caught up, lost in the sauce. Make sure you stay focused. Make sure you stay on your stuff, your path from here and go up. It's all you. Can I say no more? So when I do and show you these videos of demonstrations of these, superhero abilities, powers. It's just the beginning of much more freaking powerful infinite potential I have and we all have. And I'm applying it. And this other is even stronger, much more better. I don't want to say quote unquote better, much more advanced, much mastery to that technique of practice. So I'm not here to brag about nothing. In fact, I'm here I just like to show people what I can do as a figurehead, a public figure, to show you can do it too. I've been saying it in my videos. And people think I'm bragging or something. Nah. Because it's a bottom line waste of energy. And it defeats the purpose. Be like a show off. I tried that too. Just to test people and to test myself. And to prove myself that I've been right. And there's nothing to prove to nobody. It's to prove to you. I literally tested myself as something like, okay. And I've been on my Lucy shit too. I seen the movie. Go check that joint out. Are you serious? Nigga, Lucy? The movie? Yeah. That's some real shit. I've been on that tip too. I'm gonna get back in that the flight chakra. I like how he said that. He came up with his own word for doing that. That's super unique, and I like that. Because I am also a unique individual, doing everything I do uniquely. And when it's expressed in a little bit, tad bit way, just me being unique, it's just thrown out of the window like, nah, somebody did that before. What are you talking about? No, everything I do is unique. It's always been my thing. I've always been unique. And there's nothing to prove to nobody. I'd rather do something totally different than go with this same bullshit every day. And then people say, same shit, it's a different day. Nah, because I got to switch it up. I got to. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? And just doing the same old every day. Routine. I'm not with that. People say, get with the program, man. Get with the program. I don't want to be a part of your program. I hate programs. I know what the program means. I'm in the Matrix. Nigga, I'm out. Fuck your program. Go suck on a lollipop. You know how they got banks and they put the lollipop or whatever in the front? I'm at the bank, right? And I'm like getting the little oh god. Getting deposit money, gets the deposited money in the bank. I'm saving the checking account. Boom, boom, boom. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, alright, I see how she doing me. She playing me. The teller. So I like to tell her, hey, subliminally, I know what's up. I'm already woke, or whatever you want to call it. I'm conscious. I'm aware. And, okay. I said, hey, can I get 2 lollipops? I like the lollipops. Because I got to take something. I'm going to have to take something. I'm not going to walk into a store, some place, or call somebody, or be with somebody, and they're just going to run around and do circles, and we're not going nowhere, and we're not getting nothing, we're not doing nothing, we're not getting anything done. We're not even sharing good quality information or quality time with each other. What kind of bullshit crap is that? So I'm like, I'm going to have to take something. And that's what I say. It's a give or take situational relationship that I tend to have with most people. And mostly, I'm doing all the talking. Well, I got a lot to give, but I'm just holding back just to see where they at. So, a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a Gemini speaking. Libra and what you call it? Sign, Moon, and Mercury. You know what's up. So I got the mind for it. I'm always running in and out, trying to get this done, that done. I don't stay in one place for too long. And I like to keep it moving. And when I'm in a comfort spot, I like to just chill. If I'm out of my comfort zone, I'm going to be moving. And I'm not going to just fake a front and be like, nah, I'm chilling, bro. I can say I'm chilling with people because that's a slang. That's human thinking. But when you're beyond when you go beyond the sixth dimensional perception, just becoming godlike. Like we're not human no more. People like me and you on this page, YouTube. We're not going into the human. We're not going backwards towards evolution. We're going forward. So everything that's happening now, this coronavirus bullshit, all the pandemic bullshit, all the distracted social media bull crap, distractions, just hitting all of our 5, 6 senses, and 7, 8 senses, and just keep on coming at you. So you gotta have a little me time. You gotta have more balance of fluctuating times when you're dealing with certain energies and people and places and things. Like, okay, I got my little outlet. I still smoke cigarettes. I meditate when I need to because my intuition always speaking so loud. And sometimes I be hearing a little voice in my head telling me, shut up. I'm like, who are you telling me to shut up? And maybe I'm saying something too much. So that's me telling myself, even though I don't like talking to myself like that, but I would tell myself, hey man, what the fuck you doing? They don't need to know that. Shut the fuck up. But go check yourself, and I check myself. Certain things I like to talk about. There's certain things I'm not allowed to talk about. There's certain things people don't want to release. Like when they talk about celebrities getting the information revealed or some shit being revealed, the truth being revealed, or some other stuff. I'm like, come on. Oh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I picked this mask for a reason, but I don't like wearing it. There's another thing about people wearing masks. When you wear a mask and you get lost in the sauce, like I said, you gotta check yourself and be like, hold up, let me check my breathing. Because when you wear a mask, check this out. I'm gonna literally explain this shit, right? Okay. Okay, now, what happened? What happened was carbon dioxide intake. Not enough oxygen intake. The brain is not registering, functioning right properly, and you're not even thinking right. When you on your face, it's on your face. The mask. I like the movie The Mask though. Jim Carrey, he was hilarious. That's my favorite movie too. Basically, it's a health risk. If you're that brainwashed to wear a mask every day, even when you get into that house and you forget that it's on, I kind of do that too, but I don't do that because I check myself. It's funny, damn near funny, and I'm not laughing. I'm vibing. I'm just saying it's funny, but I'm really laughing on the inside. It's a carbon dioxide intake. In New York City, it's a lot of heavily pollution. A lot of people smoke cigarettes. A lot of people smoke weed. A lot of people smoke K2. A lot of people smoke what the fuck they want to smoke. They do what they want to do. Cops out here, AK-47s, nigga, chopper, niggas ready to bust somebody. Like just standing there, but socializing, like no offense, but just like regular white people, just and black people, they there and they part of the big. Come on now, project. They part of that agenda. So I ain't no fool. I've been aware, and I peeped this shit. Like, nigga, what do you call it, Professor? The dude with the eyeglass. Somebody with an eyeglass on his right eye or whatever. The nigga from Umbrella Academy. If you seen it, he got the lens on. Ah, yes, I see. This formula goes to this formula in equation with this pattern of subject problematic solve. So it's hilarious. That's one of my alter egos. I got a lot. Anyway, they don't come out unless the time is nice. When it's like sunny outside. If it's raining, the vibe ain't right. Nobody coming outside for that. I ain't coming outside. Also, it's like, okay, the truth seekers and health, hygiene. And New York is heavily populated, no doubt. And people is, taking shits and bathroom breaks on the sidewalk like this ain't even real. But you gotta do what you gotta do. That's a project of its own. Like I said, like people been saying, if you know, you know. You don't know, it's too bad. Dealing with people, reality, the fundamental things about life. Even Project Power, that's a hell of a good movie, and it's very subliminal. How it related to me is basically what's his name, Jamie Foxx. Take a pill and give him all of this power. I don't want to spoil it, but let me just say this: the source is within me. When I watched that movie, I said, "Yep. Look at a black man. Look at the universe. Look at anything else. Look at anything." And I don't want to go into race because white people around here, I don't care about it like that. Because when I'm on a subway train, they're just gonna look at me. They're not gonna curse me out. I'm gonna curse them out because I'm black, and that's their white supremacy, racist mentality, psychological reverse psychology BS, doctor, scholar degree. Come on, nigga, they stole all that information from black people, so it gives me a right to just be who the fuck I wanna be, not be enslaved and fucking do what you tell me to do. Nigga, what? Nigga, this is Egyptian time. I'm ancient. I'm immortal. I've been there, done that. I got the shit tatted on my arms and shit. My fucking body. In itself. My soul speak this shit. I'm not new to this. So, they just look at you with the mask on like they're fucking on their phone on the subway or bus, whatever. Like, this shit ain't real. But the whole time, they're like sitting ducks. When you hear a bullet go. Wow, I gotta comment down, but this is hilarious. That was funny because my computer screen turned off when I said that. Bullet go flying past. Sitting duck go. Still quacking, swimming in the water. Come on now. It's damn near time. So, if they get ready to do this martial law shit and unleash the full force of this, like Thor and Ragnarok, where this nigga came in front of a full-fledged force of a star, died and came back, and just to hold his hammer and whoop some nigga's ass, that's gonna be me. And I'm gonna have mad power now. And that's how I think. That's why I got this joint on. You can't do shit for real. It's melanin, Black Matter. Black Matter's live. Wait, let me throw that back. Black Lives Matter. I talked to a Jamaican dude, Rastafari. He gave me these joints. I bought these. We had a little talk. He's been talking about like Black Lives Matter. Come on now. I said, "Man, are you serious? Like we been mattered. What the fuck you coming up with this Black Lives Matter for when we been mattered, nigga? Black matter is the source, a substance of dark matter. It's fucking melanin. It's the sun. It's like everything. And then you get deeper into consciousness, because for real, black people been spiritual. They just been taught and brainwashed and bombarded with a lot of things to get them off their path. Most, they turn into Christians. But when you get deep down into the source of it, nigga, it look like it's evil, but it's actually good for your soul. That's talking about occult mastery, magic, sorcery, nigga, black shit. Shit, nigga. This shit ain't evil, because we white people do it too on our black asses and all other people. They use this shit against us. They been doing this shit. Wonder why. From eons and eons back in time. Ancient Egypt. That's my shit. You got the Aztecs, you got the Cherokees, you got the ancient Indians, and they talk about Doomsday being on October 21st or December 21st or some other kind of date. You know, when you ready for it, like I'm saying, I'm been born ready for this shit, and I've been preparing and getting my mind stronger and stronger till the day comes. I be fucking Hulk on steroids, not physically, literally, but I'm saying I'll just be ready for it. So they want to put all of this out here like this shit ain't sweet out here. That's what I say most of the time when I'm outside, looking at people with masks walking around like, I'm not gonna say zombies. I'm gonna say they don't think for themselves. Just like I explained the thing where you gotta breathe, you gotta take the mask off eventually, cause you gotta breathe. If you're too stuck in your carbon dioxide going through your body and your brain, you're not thinking. You're actually too much in your head instead of bodily aware of yourself consciously, and you're literally just like a chicken with hyper awareness or alert and in a state of stress, fear, and worry and doubt. I mean, who wants to feel that? I watch Martin Lawrence all day. If I had that kind of life, I'd be like, Gina, what the hell? But that's kind of like Chris Tucker, like Bill Cosby or some shit. It's funny, man. It's funny. Hour-long video, but it's up there. It's gonna be up there. Anything else that goes on in the times ahead, like niggas like me and people like me, we have the power for foresight. The power. That's why when people say knowledge is power, it really is power. Money isn't power. Money is greed. Money makes you do stupid shit. Money makes you freaking just, that's not even a source of happiness. I've been happy. I literally had the pursuit of happiness when I just said, fuck y'all. I'm staying away from this. I'm just going in my own space. I literally felt happy for like 3 days straight on a pursuit of happiness, because I said, look at everybody just not looking happy. I'm just gonna fuck around and just go. There's a little place in Clay Street. It's near Clay Street in New York. It's basically like a little, how do you describe it? Like a pier. It's not on the beach though. It has water. You can watch the water. It's dirty water, but it's near Rikers Island, behind Rikers Island, whatever. And I'm there, and I'm just vibing with nature. And I'm getting in touch with the earth. The earth is actually talking to me, telling me things. And I can't regurgitate what she's saying, because most of the things she's saying, I'm already on point about. She's just confirming and reestablishing another connection on a deeper level with me when I didn't have it before, but reestablishing. And the birds, I look at the bees, like, look, check this out. See what I'm saying? When you watch bees, like if you look on YouTube, just look up type of bees, any kind of bees, and you see them interact with the pollen in the plants, they're literally in a state of happiness. All birds are in a state of happiness. When people say, man, the birds, animals are just animals, nigga, you go kill them and you eat them. That's not true. You don't need to do all of that. And they're always in a state of happiness. All animals are in a state of happiness. They're always somewhat more aware and in tune than most people. And that's what I figured out when I was on the pursuit of happiness. And the sun was glorious that day. This was super awesome. Like, it was shining and it was glowing on my skin. I felt super radiant. I'm telling you, you want to talk about Lucifer or Venus or any kind of star shining or the Son of God or anything kind of concept. Like, nigga, you gonna need some Ray-Bans when you come in front of me. Nah, that was too much. But like I'm saying, it's just, I'm shining. And I'm just so happy. And no matter what, when people looked at me or wanted to present themselves and just have a stank look at me, like, so what? Or riding past me when I'm when I'm on the bridge, riding past me on the bike or walking past me, I don't give a fuck. I look at them, but they're not as happy as I am, so I just keep it. I stay happy. And I'm actually listening to the song with Will Ferrell. And I'm happy. That happy song. That happy. That wasn't the song, but it's a song called Happy. Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. And I'm just vibing to that after I come back to the crib, and I'm literally dancing and dancing. That's why I put that video up and saying, you know, I'm literally dancing, and then I became inspired to make a song, and it's a good positive vibe to the song. There's a vibe, but I use gospel music just to intend a good energy, a good intention towards most people that are on that Christian belief system. I mean, come across me negative, then we're gonna just keep it moving. I'm not gonna vibe with you. But if you positive, we're gonna bounce back on and build on that in some degree or form or fashion. And that's just how it is with me. So it's like different degrees of levels, and different degrees of light, different degrees of darkness, and vibration. I can literally say, hi, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine, sugar. How you doing? Like, it's a vibe. It's a vibration, and sound is a part of that. So that's how I know how to use, my mind over matter. I know how to do things. I know how to do things. So I was literally happy. That's why I made that video. Me dancing to my song. I made that because I was happy at that time, and I literally kept dancing for like a whole day. I mean, a whole night in my room. This room. And when I tried to go to sleep, I couldn't. I couldn't go to sleep. I was literally high as hell, but I wasn't smoking nothing. Now, why is that? Because I'm happy. It's a high. When people ask me, you smoke tree? I don't need to. If I want to, I want to. If I don't, I don't. I smoke cigarettes because I'm always high. To balance myself, I tend to smoke cigarettes. The fuck? When I'm around people, I tend to smoke cigarettes. When I'm outside, I tend to smoke cigarettes. I can stay high and all day, like super high. I can go as high as I want infinitely, because I know how to do that mentally, and I've done it before. And with The Pursuit of Happiness helped me do it. Will Smith and Jaden Smith movie, The Pursuit of Happiness, I didn't really get the... I just saw the title of it with Will Smith and Jaden Smith. The Pursuit of Happiness. Come on, my freaking... Like when you're totally energetic. You're just freaking energy.